The Gemini New Moon on May 27th could be a turning point in the 2025 energies for you. This particular new moon is allowing us to connect with higher visions and understandings of what's possible and the changes we're ready to make and implement. Now, I want to break this down a bit here, but let me share with you that if you have planets or points in the early degrees of the air signs, between 0 and 7 degrees of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and or 0 to 7 degrees of the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this new moon is more potent for you. So this particular Gemini new moon is at 6 degrees of Gemini, and it's also working with Mercury in Gemini. And the Gemini influence is very talkative, active, social, curious. There's a lot that we're thinking about and perceiving, perhaps too much at times. There's a need to understand and to even communicate what we're processing. Now, this particular new moon is strengthened because of a trine to Pluto retrograde at 3 degrees of Aquarius. That trine from Pluto in Aquarius is pulsing in to our awareness high-level understandings and possibilities of what's to come, of what can be created, what can be seen or viewed. This is high-level, big picture understandings. So instead of there being, let's say, a square visual, that Pluto will expand it into a panoramic vision. And Pluto will show us what needs to evolve and transform in order for an idea to have more strength and power. So this could be a new moon where you're receiving some big downloads, some bigger impressions, viewpoints, understandings of how to make something real, how to understand that idea, project, plan, whatever it might be, and then what to do with it that takes the energy forward. Revolutionary ideas, advanced understandings. There's a lot here that's going to be, this is an important activation of what's to come in 2026. That's because this new moon in the early degrees of Gemini is foreshadowing where Uranus in Gemini is going to be traveling in 2026. So maybe you're starting to understand what you want to do with an area of your life, or how you're ready to make changes, what the solutions could be, what the new options or possibilities might be. The trine from Pluto is important because, again, it brings in powerful understandings. And then to add to the mix, we have planets now in the very early degrees of Aries that signal a new beginning point is right on time. We just had Saturn enter Aries, May 24th. In mid-May, we had Ceres enter Aries. We also have this Neptune in Aries. So 3 planets or points in the very beginning of Aries, which is a whole new chapter, a whole new starting point based on what you are. It's like this. I'm feeling it as a gravitational pull based on who you are now. And I'm seeing that for many people, this is high frequency, fast moving developments. This is a sense of, I want this, I'm gonna make it happen. I'm getting this download, this inspiration, I'm seeing something that I want, and I'm ready to direct my energy in that direction. So So we have this powerful triad. And that energy is going to still be very strong in 2026. And that's why I feel that this Gemini new moon is foreshadowing how you want to grow and move forward that will be possible in 2026, especially. Maybe you're getting, I keep seeing these seeds being planted, but then I see them sprouting quickly. And I see it as something develops and clicks. And when I feel that trine to Pluto in Aquarius, there's going to be some very forceful yes energies. You're going to be like, yes, I want that. Yes, that's for me. That has my name on it. I'm also feeling a lot of clarity here. And so allow this Gemini new moon to bring you clarity, especially if you have been in uncertainty, overwhelm, mental fatigue, too much going on. This could be a very clear, precise indicator of what you want. And I think that what we're going to start to see here are some next level advancements in areas that have been stalled out in our lives. The new starts are ready to blossom. The beginning points are going to feel stronger and more certain. And if you've been waiting on something or waiting for something, this Gemini new moon, wherever that Gemini energy is in your chart, is going to deliver you a message. Gemini is the messenger, the communicator. It's where we learn to understand all the information involved, how to assess and be objective, how to pay attention to the minutia, the details, and then be able to make a decision based on what's presented. I feel like we're going to have a sense of, again, that yes energy. I want this. This is what's best for me. I finally have clarity. I'm finally understanding a bigger picture. So overall, I feel that this Gemini new moon is going to be active, social, uplifting, and again, quite inspiring in how it shows us what's possible next. What is possible next? So I have a chart for you here on YouTube going through the Gemini new moon energies even more. Please check that out if you haven't already. But as always, with every new moon, you look at where it's occurring in your chart, whichever house it's in, and that's where the growth is going to be unfolding, especially over this new lunar cycle. So as always, thank you for joining me. I hope this has given you some insights into what to expect and what to work with on the Gemini new moon happening on May 27th.